Hello, viewers. Welcome back to another live section. Breaking Nigerian's Federal High Court Chief Judge Denies Nnamdi Kanu's recusal plea, returns case file to Justice Nyako. Let me take it again. It says breaking Nigerian's Federal High Court Chief Judge denies Nnamdi Kanu's recusal plea, returns case file to Justice Nyako. Guys, this morning we heard that the Federal High Court Chief Judge denies Nnamdi Kanu's recusal plea, returns case file to Justice Nyako. 2 weeks ago, the last time when Nnamdi Kanu went to court, we heard that Nnamdi Kanu said that Justice Binta Nyako should rescue herself from his trial because he lost respect for Justice Nyako because she refused to obey the Supreme Court judgment. So Nnamdi Kanu said she should rescue herself, that he lost respect on her. So guys, before we continue, let's look at trending headlines on social media today. Eriga react to fraud between Burna Boy, Speed Darlington. Atiku slames Tinubu over fuel subsidy crisis. Police rescue kidnapped sports journalist in Anambra. So guys, for more details on those trending headlines, do well to visit our website edunews.com. Feel free to head straight to our website for trending headlines. We cover everything in this world, every news in this world, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, international politics, Nigerian politics, and many more. So guys, feel free to head to our website for trending headlines. So back to what we have for today. Breaking Nigeria's Federal High Court Chief Judge denies Nnamdi Kanu's recusal plea, returns case file to Justice Nyako. Guys, like I said earlier, the last time that Nnamdi Kanu went to court, about 2 weeks ago, Nnamdi Kanu said that Justice Nyako should rescue herself from his trial. Now, because he lost respect for her, that she refused to obey Supreme Court judgments. Imagine a federal high court refusing to obey Supreme Court judgments. I know that Supreme Court, at least what I know, I don't know too much things about this law of a thing, this court of a thing. But the only thing, the thing I know, one thing I know that is sure is that Supreme Court is the highest court. Yes, it's the highest court in Nigeria. And any other, when they give a judgment, when they give an order, any other court should obey. So the Federal High Court has refused to obey Supreme Court judgment. So Nnamdi Kanu, said that Justice Binta Nyako should rescue herself. So this morning we are hearing that the Nigerian Federal High Court Chief Judge denies Nnamdi Kanu's recusal plea and also returned the case file back to Justice Nyako. Now they are saying that Justice Nyako has been in this case for so long, that she has been in this case for so long, down to the conclusion, and also that two judges were previously rescued from this case. So they had to return the case to Justice Binta Nyako, saying that if Nnamdi Kanu still wants to rescue Justice Nyako from his trial, that he should, file a written motion with an affidavit stating why he wants to do so, why he wants to rescue Justice Nyako from his trials. So, guys, let's look at this article for more details. So, it says here, the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court of Nigeria, Justice John Tahemba Soho, has rejected the request by the detained leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra (IPOB), Nnamdi Kanu, for Justice Binta Nyako's recusal from his case. So here he's actually saying the same thing, that the Federal High Court Chief Judge has denied rejected the request by Nnamdi Kanu for Justice Binta Nyako to rescue herself from his trial. It says here Sahara reporters gathered that Justice Soho returned Nnamdi Kanu's case file to her to handle, saying two other judges were previously rescued from this case. Now, their reasons for returning the file back to Justice Binta is that two judges were previously rescued from the case. So they now had to return the case file back to Justice Inyako. So it says here, Justice Soho stated that Kanu's case were reassigned to Justice Inyako due to its prolonged nature, dating back to 2015, given that Justice Inyako had handled the case from the most part. So the reasons of the chief judge, to reassign the case back to Justice Inyako was that the case has been prolonged. It's because of its prolonged nature, saying that Justice Inyako has handled the case from the most part to its conclusion. So reading on, she was deemed the most suitable judge to see it through to its conclusion. And also, why they had to return the case back to her was because of that she was the most suitable judge that saw the case through its conclusion. Reading on, it says, however, the chief judge directed that if at the next hearing of the case, Kanu still insists on rescuing Justice Nyako, he must file a written motion with an affidavit stating all the grounds for requesting the recusal. So the chief judge said that if Nnamdi Kanu still insists on rescuing Justice Nyako from his trial, that he's going to file a written motion with an affidavit stating why he wants to rescue Justice Binta Nyako from his trial. Reading on, it says, when contacted, Kanu's special lawyer, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, who confirmed the development to Sahara reporters on Friday, said, yes, it is true. We are awaiting a hearing notice to that effect from the Federal High Court. Um, Justice Nyako earlier rescued herself from the case following an oral application by Kanu and his lawyer, Aloy Ejimako. Kanu had expressed loss of confidence in Justice Nyako, accusing her of disregarding Supreme Court order. The development had introduced a new twist in the ongoing trial. So Justice Nnamdi Kanu said that Justice Binta should rescue herself from his trial because he lost respect for her, like Nnamdi Kanu said in the last court section, that he have respect for Binta, for her to disobey the Supreme Court judgment. So Nnamdi Kanu lost respect for her because she refused to obey the Supreme Court judgment. So and said that she should rescue herself from the case. Now we are hearing that the Federal High Court chief judge, said that rejected the request of Kanu from Binta to rescue herself from his trial, and said that the case has been prolonged in nature, and Binta was the suitable judge, was the only judge that could cover this case, that and Binta was the only judge that could see the case through since it started, like the most suitable part of the case. So, and hereby, the chief judge reassigned the case to Justice Binta Inyako. I don't know if Nnamdi Kanu accepts that, but the chief judge of the Federal High Court said that if Nnamdi Kanu still insists on, rescuing Justice Binta Inyako from his trial, that he should file a written motion, with an affidavit stating why he wants to do so. So now let me take you guys back to why they actually detained him, in case you don't know. So, like he said in the last court section, like Nnamdi Kanu said in his last court section, he said that he said they committed a crime, that they said the Federal High Court said he committed a crime, that he made a broadcast in London. And London was the place where this broadcast was made. That was where this crime that was where he committed this crime. So for that, they caught him. I think they caught him in Kenya, or I think Kenya, and then they detained him. They brought him back to Nigeria, and they detained him in DSS custody for so long. I think since 2014 or 2015, Nnamdi Kanu has been in DSS custody for so long. And then Nnamdi Kanu said that no federal high court have no court in Nigeria has have the right to sue him because he did not commit this crime in Nigeria. So no court in Nigeria have the right to sue him. That he committed this crime in London. So no federal high court, no Nigerian court have the right to sue him. So he said that what Federal High Court did was, to remove the location where this crime was committed. Guys, can you imagine? So they said even if Nigerian wants to sue him, a Nigerian court wants to sue him, that they have to go and collect permission. They have to go and take permission from a London court, from a court in London before they can sue him. So he now said that the Supreme Court, they took this case to Supreme Court, and then the judgment of the Supreme Court, the order of the Supreme Court was to for the Federal High Court to release Nnamdi Kanu. But till now, the Federal High Court has refused to release Nnamdi Kanu, has still kept him in detention for so long. So this is what Nnamdi is saying. He's saying that Justice Inyeka, that the Federal High Court have refused to obey the Supreme Court judgment, and hereby, ordered that Justice Binta Inyeko should rescue herself from his trial. So, guys, this is why Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention, because the Federal High Court have refused to obey the Supreme Court judgments. Me, I know that the highest court in this Nigeria is the Supreme Court, and therefore any other court below should obey the court judgments, the orders of the Supreme Court. But the Federal High Court has refused to obey the order of the Supreme Court. Honestly, judiciary now is so corrupt. Corruption is just this is not, even when it comes to election, this judiciary, they are so corrupt, like it's now corrupt in Nigeria. So like they're not doing the right things again. I don't know if people are actually bribing them, to go contrary to the rule of law. Like this is so frustrating. Imagine not a federal high court not obeying the court judgments, or the judgments of the Supreme Court. This is so bad. And then the Kanu has been in detention for so long. And in the last court section, he complained that he has heart failures, and this is causing lumps. He said that there is lumps in his armpits, and they wrote a petition to the Federal High Court, to the federal government. Sorry, they said he wrote a petition to the Federal High Court. They sent a quack doctor to him to treat him, that the doctor doesn't know anything that he's doing, that the problem still continue, that the heart failure keeps disturbing him and is creating more lumps in his armpits. So his people are saying that if Nnamdi Kanu should die in that prison, in detention, that there will be war in this country. So guys, that is what people are saying. So in Ohanes Ndigbo has written a letter to Tinubu for him to release Nnamdi Kanu. We have not heard anything from Tinubu since that time. So guys, this is what happened. Binta, they reassigned the case to Binta again. I don't think Nnamdi Kanu will accept that. They even said that if he insists on rescuing Binta Nyako from his case, that he should file a written motion with an affidavit stating why he wants to do so. So, guys, that will be all for now. Don't forget the trending headlines I mentioned earlier. Eriga react to fraud between Burna Boy, Speed Darlington. Atiku slames Tinubu over fuel subsidy crisis. Police rescue kidnapped sports journalist in Anambra. So, guys, for more details on those trending headlines, do well to visit our website, edimnews.com. Make that website your number one. Whenever you're looking for any trending news, whenever you're looking for anything that is trending in this world, just head straight to our website. All you have to do is go to any browser, type edimnews.com and see for yourself. We cover everything, every news in this world outside Nigeria and within. We cover everything: international news, politics, entertainment, every single thing. So guys, feel free to head straight to our website whenever you're looking for trending headlines. So guys, we have come to the end of this live section. Do well to put down your comments. Let me know what you're saying. Let me know what you're saying. Put down your thoughts under the comment section. Let me know your view on this headline. So guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel, like and share this video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next live section.